What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Doyle back with another video. Today's video is going to be part one of a two-part video on the basics of futures. Now, a lot of people keep asking me, why did you switch from trading Forex, trading with these unregulated brokers, to actually going fully regulated and trading futures? I don't know if you've been watching my channel for this long, but last year in 2023, it was a lot of BS with these Forex brokers last year. A lot of brokers was getting removed off of MetaTrader. It was just a lot of shady stuff going on with these Forex brokers. Now, I've traded with multiple unregulated brokers in the past. I've traded with Hango Trade. I've traded with CoinEx at some point. I was trading with LQDFX, Hugo's Way, and they all kind of have similar things. The spreads are garbage, okay? Sometimes the withdrawals get delayed. Price don't look the same as TradingView. It's just a lot of difficulty with trading Forex when you're going the unregulated route. And I've been through that route already, okay? I was using Hango Trade at some point, and then they start to do a lot of questionable things. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done trading Forex. I'm done trading with these unregulated brokers. And it's kind of funny because I'm seeing Hango Trade being pushed today, and I'm like, okay, people still haven't learned. People still using these trash brokers. So it's the reason why I'll switch over to futures. Now, if you want to trade Forex, you can, but this is mainly for people that want to transition from Forex to futures. This video and the next video is going to be for you. So please write down some notes, get your notepad out, because we're going to be dropping a lot of value for free. This is going to be completely for free. I'm not going to charge somebody for this beginner information, but I'm going to simplify this so you can understand it clear, understand what you're trading, understand the assets, understand ticks and points, understand what rollover is, what is a contract, so you can be able to understand the actual market and make some money. So let's get into the first section, which would be assets to trade. If you're coming from the Forex side, if you're coming from the CFD side, these are going to look familiar. But if you're trading futures, then you got to understand the exact symbol of what each of these symbols mean. So ES is S&P 500, NAS 100 is NQ, Dow Jones US 30 is YM. If you trade CFDs, gold would be considered XAU USD, but with futures, it's named GC, okay? But what you can really trade in the futures market, you can trade currencies, okay? You can trade indexes. You can trade energy. You can trade metals. It's similar to trading with a Forex broker if you have the accessibility to actually trade these indexes right here. It's the same thing. It's just we're trading on a more regulated platform. We're trading on more so a safer platform. Like, it can't be manipulated. Like, all futures charts is going to look the same. Like, all of them are going to look the same. When you start to trade NAS 100 on TradingView, and then you look at NQ on the futures chart, it may not look the same. Candles might be a little bit different. That's why we're mainly focused on this side, because futures is going to have the same candles for the most part. But yeah, write this down because this is super important, man. Now let's get into the contract month code. Okay, the contract month code is super important because a lot of new traders don't understand that you have to update your symbol as you keep going throughout the years. So right now, I'm trading NQ U4, okay? Now, let's just look at this real quick. If I'm trading NQ U4 right now, when would the contract expire? Okay, I'm gonna let you look at this, and I'm gonna let you look at this. This is NQ, NASDAQ, U4. So this is the symbol. This is the month it expired, and this is the year. Okay, so we're in 2024. This contract expired in September. So when September comes, we're going to be using something totally different. So when it becomes September 1st, it's not going to be NQ U4 anymore. It's going to be something else. Okay, it's going to be the next most recent contract to trade. Now, why didn't I use NQ Q4? Because right now, as I'm recording this video, it's July. So wouldn't we be using NQ Q4? No, you would not. You can literally put this symbol in right now on any of your platforms and nothing will pop up, okay? So you have to go to the most recent symbol, because that's where the volume is being traded at. If you try to trade NQ on 2025 charts, there is not going to be anything because there's no volume being pushed into that contract. So just take that to account. You have to constantly update your charts whenever the month expires. So it really just depends on what you're actually trading, because right now, say hypothetically, I'm trading YM. and we're in July. There is no YMQ4 right now. Like, there is no YMQ4, but there's a YMU4, okay? Let me take that off. It's a YMU4, but there's not a Q4. So you have to understand what's the next month if that month is not available. All right, now let's get into it. Now that we know what the assets that we can actually trade, let's talk about what we're actually trading. In the futures market, we are trading contracts, okay? Now, what is a contract? A contract is obligation, a duty. It's something that two parties agree on, and you have to follow the contract. And if you don't follow the contract, then there's consequences with that. So a futures contract is an agreement to buy or sell a specific asset at a predetermined price at a future date, okay? Now, what does that mean? Let me dumb that down for you. If you're gonna buy, say, NQ, okay, you're in buys, 5 contracts in, you're expecting NQ to go up, okay? That's the contract. I'm buying low for it to go up higher and make money. That's the contract, okay? Now, if price decides to not go in your favor, that's not following a contract because you were supposed to make money if you were in buys. Now, if you were in buys and it drops, then it's going against you. And the contract is if it doesn't go in your favor and it goes against you, you lose money, okay? So we're flipping contracts, okay? This is not like currencies, how we're expecting currencies to go up and down based off of people leaving and exchanging currency. Absolutely not. With futures, you trade contracts, okay? So if you want to buy gold at a low price and you're expecting it to go up, then if it doesn't go up, you lose money. That is the contract, okay? And that's what you're putting yourself at risk for. When you get into the market and you go for sales, you're expecting price to drop for whatever asset that you're trading, okay? So I don't want to overcomplicate what you're actually trading. You're trading contracts in the futures market, okay? Let's get to the next section. All right, so now that you're getting familiar with futures, let's talk about the trading hours in the futures market. So I'm going to give you a couple seconds to actually write this down. This is super important. And yeah, I'm going to give you a couple seconds. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. The market opens at 6 p.m. on Sunday, okay? Most of everything is opening at 6 p.m. on Sunday, but the halting times is a little bit different, okay? So equity indices, we have a halting time at 4:15 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. every single day, okay? Now the market closes on Friday, but say on Monday, 4:15 p.m., the market is going to pause at 4:15 p.m. And then we're gonna have a 15-minute little grace period, and then it opens back up at 4:30 to 5, and then it closes again at 5 p.m. to 6, okay? And then when it go back to 6, we go right back to the open. We go right back to the market opening again at 6 o'clock, and then we're going to 4:15 p.m. for that next day. Now, most of this is self-explanatory. Just look at the hours. We got crude oil right here. It opens up at 6 p.m. on Sunday, closes at 5 p.m. the next day. We get that 1 hour grace period for the market to close, to reset, and then we go right back to 6 p.m. and it opens again and just keep going. You cannot trade futures on Saturdays. That's the only day that is just not open is on Saturday. But the same thing for gold. It opens up at 6 p.m. on Sunday and it closes 5 p.m. that next day. And at 5 p.m. we get that 1 hour grace period from 5 to 6, and then we go right back to the open at 6 and then just keep going until Friday. So you definitely want to be out of your positions around 4 o'clock for damn near everything. But my tip on what's the best times to trade, I would probably say from 9 a.m. to like 11:30 a.m. EST. That's going to be the most volume. That's going to be crossing over the New York Stock Exchange open. So that's going to be the most volatility that you're going to see is New York session. And in my opinion, I would probably say 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. EST. You're going to see one of the best, cleanest setups, but also you have to be careful because New York love to have a lot of news events, so you got to be careful with that. But that's my advice on the best times. But these are the hours that the futures market is being ran. And yeah, this is all based off of Eastern Standard Time. I want to say that so people won't be confused. But yeah, man, like most of this is self-explanatory. You don't want to hold your positions overnight. I'm telling you, you're going to have more capital. I want to emphasize that for people that want to swing trade futures. You got to have more capital, okay? You don't want the broker calling you, telling you got a margin call because you don't have enough margin to hold during these times right here. But that's all I got on this video. Hopefully this first basics of futures video has helped you. If it did, give me a like button. Also give me a like button if you're ready for part 2 to drop, because we're gonna be going over micros, gonna go over ticks and points, how to calculate your risk. Of course, TradingView will calculate it for you, but it's still good to actually know this before TradingView actually lets you know. Just to understand the point system and the ticks, it's still good to know. But that's all I got. Peace and love. I'm out.